style grilling is all about. This is the biggest trend in outdoor grills. It's not just a grill, it's an oven. If you want to bake and roast and char and grill and even smoke your favorite meats and foods, you can do it now. And it's all here from CharBroil. We have a price break that's $100 off our regular price. This is the lowest price we've ever offered, the CharBroil Kamander charcoal grill. And Mark Gill is here. Mark Gill, our award-winning television spokesperson. He's all the way down at the end
all the way
of
down,
the line.
through the smoke.
Where are
Shazam.
you, Mark Gill?
How
He's
are
all
you?
the way down here. Good morning.
Nice to see you.
Great to see you. Is this our first grill of the season?
I'll tell you what, man, this is our first Kamado grill of the season.
Almost summer.
I'll tell you what. Welcome to my world. In my world, it smells like brisket and everybody's happy. So guys, have a look here. Let me give you a little preview of what you're gonna see today. And I'm gonna show you how these Kamado grills work, because I'm telling you something. If you love to grill, bake, roast, smoke, pizzas out there, briskets, pork butts, steaks, roasts, you name it, the Kamado grill can take care of it. Everything from pizza to, you ready for this? How about we tap into the Pacific Northwest for a little smoked salmon that you pay a fortune for at the store. Now you can do it yourself at home. By the way,
delicious.
If you're thinking to yourself, you know, I've seen these big green things. They cost a fortune. I don't know how to work it. I'm with you, man. They do cost a fortune. What you're looking at here, if it was big, green, and out there in the marketplace, right around $1,000. Add in all the accessories, and it just goes crazy. CharBroil's figured out a way to give you a Kamado-style grill, which, by the way, means that you're combining an oven, a grill, and a smoker into one unit. Imagine being able to take all of those cooking styles, all of those tastes and flavors, all of those options, and being able to do it in one place, outside, any time of year, anytime you want. And listen, I know the Northeast up there has had a little bit of weather. I get it, but I'll tell you something. The grass is underneath that snow, the birds are waiting, and it is your responsibility to get the neighborhood smelling like this, all right?
The smell of summer, isn't it? There's nothing like it.
Exactly.
If you already own this grill, we'd love to hear from you. We'll put up our testimonial line. We've got about 16 minutes to give you all the information you need. But this is so fun because from what I understand, Kamado-style grilling is great for so many reasons, right?
Oh, by the way, I'm going to keep that. This is a surprise in here. I'm not even going to show you this yet.
All right. We'll keep you guessing.
We'll keep you guessing. That's a fun one.
But why Kamado-style grilling?
Well, let me show you the first reason. It's right there. CharBroil. 40 years, guys, they know what they're doing. #1 name in outdoor cooking and grilling. If there's a better one, I don't know it. And, you know, here's what I love about this one. The big green one that you see out there, and we're gonna get to the food, but this is the part you gotta sit through. They pay me to show you this. The big green ones are ceramic. If it gets too hot, they'll crack. If you drop it, it'll crack, and they're $1,000. This is double wall, double insulated stainless steel. Think about the double pane on the glass of your house. Kamado grills are all about heat insulation, heat control, keeping the heat in, keeping the heat controlled. Just like a double pane glass keeps the heat inside your house, double pane stainless steel keeps the heat inside of a Kamado grill. Now, guys, this is such a simple grill to use. If you've looked at the ones out there, you're gonna appreciate so much about this. First of all, an ash catcher. Come on, man. If you're like me and your back pain has directly resulted to your gut, you're gonna bend over and do it. All you have to do is reach in and pull it out. Now listen, you're gonna be able to grill some of the best foods you've ever grilled on this, and if you're looking to do the grilling, you're done. All you do is you put the charcoal on top, put the grill plate on top, and you're finished. But remember, this is also a smoker, so watch this. Without having to buy any extra pieces, which is what I love about this whole system, when you get into that big green one, the one that looks like the egg, every time you add something that's a little bit extra, I don't know, add a couple of $100, that's what they charge. So guys, watch this. This is your water tray. You have to buy one separately with the other guys. This is where you put the liquid when you're smoking. Keeps everything nice and moist inside so your brisket melts in your mouth, doesn't turn out like beef jerky. By the way, you actually can make your briskets, your pork butts, just like you see on the cooking shows, just like you drool about when you watch these things. Now you can do it at home. For, if you compare it to the price points of the Kamado grills out there, practically nothing. Let me tell you.
I did a little shopping around. They begin at $800 without the extras. And then those exclusive features can run you over $1,200.
Exactly.
So if you've priced those, this is an affordable and easy way to try Kamado style grilling. If you've been wanting to try it, if you've been waiting to try it, plus it's the grill that does it all.
Exactly. So guys, have a look here. Every single accessory you can think about to grill, to smoke, to bake. But here's where it gets cool, okay? Grilling in a Komodo grill and smoking is all about airflow, and that's what makes it tricky. And then we're gonna get right to the food here. A lot of times, that's the hardest thing to control, is the airflow in a machine. Well, look what CharBroil's done here. They've put the first damper at waist height. That means you don't have to crawl underneath this silly thing to start adjusting the air dampers, which is something I gotta tell you, as a guy that uses these a lot, I'm in love with that. All right, so the first damper is right here, which is fantastic. This is going to allow the oxygen at the coals. That's gonna keep everything hot. And then if you follow me up to the top here, here's your damper right here. This is gonna control the amount of smoke that you give to your food and the temperature. Now have a look here. CharBroil has thought enough to put the numbers on there. It's not just a screen and a notch that you've got to figure out by reading endless forums. In fact, have a look here. I've got a great video that shows how simple it is to moderate the temperature in one of these. Have a look. You're gonna use it, the top one and the bottom one, in conjunction. They're numbered. So unlike the big guy, the green one, that you've got to spend your first 3 cooking seasons figuring out the right temperature for your brisket,
right,
the right temperature for your chicken, the right temperature for your pizza, this actually has a guide in it that shows you exactly where to set it. We've taken one of the most complicated ways of cooking outside and made it so simple and so easy. So now you don't have to go to that place around the corner that makes the whole neighborhood smell like gold just to get your barbecue fix. Now you're doing it. Now you're the one that has that brisket.
What are we cooking in there?
She's like,
cow.
Is he still talking? I just saw the food. What's happening? Oh, you know what? Listen, listen, listen. Before I pull this out, guys, I know how fast this cooks. Come on over here. Look at this.
We got to check on something.
That started at 800 degrees. Think about that. You know what? Take that, steakhouses. 800 degrees is how you get char marks like that inside of 4 minutes. Can you see that, you guys?
You just put that on at the top of this presentation.
Well, actually, yeah, exactly. And look at this.
Wow.
It is beautiful. The char marks are there. Everything's gorgeous. Now I'm working from behind here so you can see all the food. There we go. Look at this, you guys. That's even heat all the way around every single time. Let me step on the other side of the wind here. There we go. Look at this. Is that not the most, there's summer. That's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
And that smell, is there anything better than the smell of like burgers on the grill?
Officially, no.
Or that roasted veggie, fabulous pork kebab or whatever it is that you made, and the steaks that you made. I'm still trying to guess what's in this one.
But let me tell you something. The only way you get char marks, that kind of caramelization, that kind of crust, is when you can get the temperature 600, 700, 800, 900 degrees. Because you're dealing with the technology you're dealing with here, the double wall insulated stainless steel, the complete temperature control, the fact that you're using lump charcoal instead of those silly briquettes to carry that flavor, burn hotter, burn longer, and now all of these foods that used to be the once in a while treat, you get together with the family, you wander around to that barbecue place, you know the one I'm talking about. Well, you know what? Now that can be you. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and join you.
This is incredible. I can't even get over the size of the food, the fact that it bakes, it roasts, it chars, it grills, it even smokes your food. Does your grill do all this? If it doesn't, you need the Kamander charcoal grill. There you can see some of the features: grills, smokes, roasts, bakes, insulated double wall steel construction, innovative airtake system. It has that deep charcoal chamber. It does come with a warranty. And today we have the lowest price we've ever offered, because I know a lot of you are ready for spring. You might still be digging out of the last northeasterner, but let me tell you, as soon as you have that first warm weather weekend, you are going to want to be outside grilling.
Now, guys, have a look at this, all right? This is something you go out for. This is something you plan for. This is something you see on the TV shows. Now it's something you can do on a Sunday anytime you want. Now, just hold on a sec.
What is it?
This is brisket.
Oh
I love to show love through food. That's what I do. I love you. Look at that. I love you more than anything. Guys, check out that food. By the way, join me on Facebook Live at about 3 o'clock, and I'm going to show you what to do with the leftovers. You're going to have some fun with that.
Okay, that's Mark Gill on Facebook. He's an award-winning television spokesperson. No one knows more about grilling and outdoor entertaining than Mark Gill. So when Mark Gill puts his name and his brand behind a product, you know it has to be, to really exceed your high expectations.
I'll tell you what, man. I get a lot of stuff sent to my house.
Look at how tender that is.
I get to play with a lot of grilling toys. And when it comes time for a machine that's going to do it all, because listen, grills grill, smokers smoke, ovens oven, right? When you can take all of those cooking types and all of the options that come with them, all of the great things that are available to you when you can cook in the oven, cook in this, cook in that, and do it in one machine outside.
One machine. That's not any more than your traditional price of a grill when you could have it all and get it home. Let's talk about setup, because I know I did read that Kamando style grilling is actually easier to set up than a traditional grill.
Well, here's the deal, okay? People shy away from this type of grilling for one simple fact, the temperature and the heat control. The fact that CharBroil has made that so simple is such a huge, huge, huge advantage to you, because that means it levels the playing field. It's one of my favorite expressions, leveling the playing field. Because the more we watch these cooking shows, the more we watch all this stuff on TV, the more and more and more we're learning how to do it ourselves. The only thing that stops us is equipment. And guys, the problem is, this equipment used to cost $1,000. The accessories like the table, the hooks that hold it, the bench underneath, were extra costs every single time. It all comes with it.
And show us how that collapses, because that's really nice. Everybody needs a little extra more counter space, you know, while you're cooking, while you're preparing the food. So you get that little extra setup.
All right, and if you want to go ahead and put it away one-handed with a bunch of meat, look at that, you guys. By the way, if you can see this right here, I got to say this again. Ready? Look at that,
Look at Marco.
I love you. Look at that.
And he made that in seconds.
This was live today, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let those steaks rest.
Is it faster heating up, and is it more efficient when it cooks?
I am never going to say that this is your fastest way to cook. Now, if you're grilling and you get this up to 800 degrees, no problem. It's going to be pretty speedy. But listen, you can cook faster. You can cook easier. I'm not going to tell you any different, but you will not cook better. You will not add the tastes and flavors to food like you can with a Kamando grill. It can't be done. And you can cook in stages and layers. Guys, own the summer, own that yard, own that backyard party, own that tailgate. When you've got a machine like this back there, and you're smoking, and you're grilling, and you're baking, guys, bread in here.
Bring out your inner caveman. You know you have one.
I love it. Bread in here with one chunk of wood to give it a tiny kiss of smoke is unlike anything you've ever seen. Guys, you can bake in this. You can bake your breads. You can bake desserts in this. Remember, it's the best of your oven. It's the best of your grill.
Right.
And it's the best of your smokers. Guys, I have one of those giant hook up behind your car, drive all over the neighborhood smokers. And I love it. I really do. But it's a day-long commitment. It took me a month to learn how the airflow worked. And really, I'm never really cooking for 7,000 or 8,000 people.
Right. So one machine that does it all. It's more versatile.
Exactly.
It's more versatile than any other machine out there. And if you've shopped that Kamando style Kamando style grilling,
the green one.
Yeah. If you've been checking out some of those other prices, they can be run from at least $800 to over $1,200. You're not getting results like this at a price like this anywhere else.
In case I haven't said it, I love you. Look at that. Are you kidding? Let me go ahead and put this back here.
You put that back, and I'll tell everyone a true story. When we've got our first house. We lived in a New York apartment, my husband and I. We got our first home. I said, honey, what are you most excited about? And he says, grilling. Like, this is all the man wants to do is grill and entertain. There's something about it. You love preparing food for the family. You love having people over. You love being the life of the party.
Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why? You just said there's something about it. You know what it is? It's the applause. You and I have been on stage before. We've loved our applause, man. We live for that. Well, you know what? For the rest of us, watch this, watch this, watch this. Here's your applause. When they take a bite of that, and it practically scorched down their skin, their chin, and they don't know what just happened. They haven't had a steak like this since they've been to a steakhouse. Look at this. I'll tell you, that. Here, you want applause? Here's your applause. Watch this. Here comes my applause. Everybody can do this.
So good.
There it is. That's why we grill. That's why we get up at 5 in the morning to light smokers.
Good.
Man, that's why we do it right there.
That is like so tender and so juicy. So you can use this like an oven. You can like bake a pizza, or you can make a pot roast, or you can grill a chicken, or you can go ahead and make the best vegetable kebabs, steaks, burgers. What about fish, seafood? Can you do all that kind of stuff?
Well, don't give it away. Well, how's our pizza doing? Well, you know what? I have to sneak away. Pizzas are done when they say they're done. I don't tell them. So guys, look at this. How about a pizza oven? We just brought this out. Imagine your own hot wood oven pizza, just like they have at all those pizzeria guys. No kidding. Look at this. That's the perfect crust, the perfect cheese, the perfect outer edge. I'm going to walk it over here. And here's why it worked like this. Because when you add those wood chunks to the coals, the wood lights on fire right away. It takes with it a whole like blast of temperature. So you can get this grill with the hot coals sitting at about 400 degrees, throw those wood chunks on, you're gonna blast up to about 800 degrees in the blink of an eye, and that pizza's gonna cook like that, just like you get at the cold fire.
So,
and no other machine other than one like that.
Yeah, you don't need to plug it in, right?
No.
No. You don't you don't need to refill those bottles of oil or gas or whatever it is.
It's just charcoal.
It's just charcoal.
Exactly, but let me take a second and tell people. You want, go ahead and use those briquettes if you want, if that's easier for you, but it's not gonna make me very happy, all right? Briquettes are like barbecuing tofu. It'll get you there, right? But you're not gonna be very happy about it. You wanna make sure you're using lump charcoal, the stuff that's oddly shaped and it's not uniform or anything.
Yeah.
God, that's the stuff. That's what charcoal looks like before they mess with it and turn it into those little exacting things. They burn longer, they burn hotter, and they carry with them a flavor that is so unique to this type of cooking, you have no idea. So use the charcoal briquettes if you want, but I suggest, guys, look at this. You watch me cook this live.
Yeah.
That's minutes. That's because you've got a grill now that can get up to 800 degrees. And let me go ahead.
So you have that experience. I mean, and that's what we love about grilling. We love the experience. We love the process. We love socializing while we're getting the food together. And then we like to build the anticipation. You can smell it cooking. And then when everyone gathers around and everyone takes that first bite of that steak or that burger.
Gonna grab my wheel.
That's what you're looking for when it comes to summer entertaining.